Hi, this is Amy from Good Food Unearthed, and I am working together with a team to put together an online network hub called Learning ReImagined Network Hub. And I'm going to share that concept with you today. We're hopefully going to try to get this launched before the start of the new school season at the end of the summer. And let me give you an idea of what this is about and what we hope to share with all of you. Um, Here we go. So, right. This is the Learning Reimagined Network Hub. And the concept is that this is going to be a membership subscription website acting as a node in a network of holistic, limitless learning, connecting kids, parents, and educators with online and in-person resources that nurture children's natural inclinations to explore and grow. Learning Reimagined unravels the false limiting concepts around what a good education should entail, because in reality, we are all learning all the time. The trick is in learning how one learns to become capable of adapting to the dynamic changes that are life itself. Our talented guides have a passion for learning and a love of life. Bonnie is a mother of 5 children and has been an innovative teacher for almost 30 years. Her expertise spans across providing fun, exciting learning opportunities for kids, assistance for parents, and mentoring for educators. Rain is a young mother and holistic educator. Her experience embraces the natural inclinations of children to explore and grow from birth onwards, and the importance of our relationships and interactions with each other in fostering beneficial learning environments. Amy, that's me, sees the whole world as her family and has used her self-reliant, self-guided, independent learning to assist her in living a life traveling and exploring. My experiences span across all different subjects, and I've worked with children of all ages, adults from various backgrounds, speaking different languages, coming from different cultures, different belief systems, as well as working with animals and working with plants. We believe collectively that every individual human being born on this earth has the capacity to become a unique and special person, unlike any who has ever existed before or ever will exist again. And we also believe that the free exploring mind of the individual human is the most valuable thing in the world, such as John Steinbeck has said. He also said, this is what he would fight for, the freedom of the mind to take any direction it wishes, undirected. And this I must fight against any idea, religion, or government which limits or destroys the individual. This is what I am and what I am about. And we believe that there is no such thing as one type of intelligence. We are all intelligent, and there are multiple sources of intelligence, not simply the intellect. To focus solely on the intellect is to narrow life into a singularity. And how dull would that be? Thankfully, it doesn't work like that. We are all equal in that we are all unique. Our content creates the space to inspire curiosity and wonder about this thing we call existence. Each one of us will experience things that no one else will. Therefore, learning how we learn is our best tool to living life wide awake and unafraid. Our content creates space. And this is important because space is what allows for free thinking, not parroting expected answers. Free thinking allows for open-minded skepticism, where everything is explored and nothing is automatically accepted or rejected. Our content creates challenges. Challenges are life asking you, are you ready to rise to the task at hand? Challenges encourage creativity and growth. Challenges solve The challenges that we solve empower us with confidence and trust in our own abilities, as well as the humility and respect for all that we coexist with. Our credo is based on these three concepts here: mutual respect, nonviolence, and open-minded skepticism. Mutual respect is practiced in the moment-by-moment practice of respecting the inherent free will, dignity, and inalienable rights of oneself and others. Nonviolence is a practice of being confident and standing one's ground without forcing the other to respond a particular way. Harnessing one's power and effectively using it in a manner that does not infringe upon the free will, dignity, and inalienable rights of the other. This is where, even if you have a difference of opinion, you should be confident enough to state it without feeling like you have to force the other side to agree with you or to change their mind. And then our third concept, which is really important, is open-minded skepticism. This allows everything to be open to exploration and examination. It's living life with your eyes wide open and no fear. Nothing is automatically accepted or rejected, and you can take everything through your learning process as you go through it, and you don't feel the need to go along anybody else's path. You're learning through feeling out how you are discovering, how you are getting impressions. What's the information you're taking in? How are you interpreting it? All of this is open for play. William Graham Sumner wrote once that the critical habit of thought, if usual in society, will pervade all its mores, because it is a way of taking up the problems of life. Men educated in it cannot be stampeded by stump orators. They are slow to believe. They can hold things as possible or probable in all degrees, without certainty and without pain. They can wait for evidence and weigh evidence, uninfluenced by the emphasis or confidence with which assertions are made on one side or the other. They can resist appeals to their dearest prejudices and all kinds of cajolery. Education in the critical faculty is the only education of which it can be truly said that it makes good citizens. And this is kind of the basis of free thinking. Standing in your own truth, knowing what that's like, being confident about sharing it, and getting your ideas out there. So we're going to have content for kids, and we're hoping to cover ages from newborns to up to 19 college age kids. And we'll be providing content from educators, coaches, tutors, and mentors. We'll have both online and in-person content. Online content can be courses, webinars, live sessions like on Zoom, book clubs, reading lists, recommended resources that can assist parents. They can start using these resources on their own. And then for in-person, we'll have things like people providing guided nature walks, outdoor activities. Maybe there are local pods in your area, educators who want to facilitate learning, and certain things like acting camps and so on. Some of our examples that we have at the moment for ages 10 and under, there's Storyteller Circle with me. That's a live interactive 30-minute Zoom session with small groups of kids, between 5 and 8 children in each group. And that gives everybody a chance to share and to connect with each other. And this is about providing content that inspires curiosity and wonder and encourages that sharing. There's also the Storyteller Circle Book Club, where there's a children's book that's recommended for kids 6 to 10 years old, and their parents are welcome to join in as well. And we'll meet twice a month to have discussions and share our favorite characters, parts of the story, maybe what we're reminded of and experiences we had ourselves that kind of relate to the story, and so on. There are guided nature walks with Rain. She does those in person where she's located too. And we're going to have Genius Hour online with Bonnie. For ages 11 and older, there are the free thinking sessions for kids. These are live 45-minute Zoom sessions that provide a space away from all the fear and control and share expansive learning content that inspires curiosity and wonder, as well as empowering the kids with confidence, grace, and resiliency to face difficulties on their own. Guest speakers make welcome appearances from time to time. There are videos that support our focused topic and content, and lots of discussion that goes on. There will soon be the free Thinking for Kids online course, and this can be purchased in one go and then viewed at on your own schedule. And this will provide kids with a foundation and framework to start gaining independence and engaging more with life. And there will also be live weekly Q&As to go along with this course. Right now, we do have the free Thinking for Kids book club. And again, that's going to be with bi-weekly meetings every other Saturday, where we get to discuss the book of the month that we're reading. And then there will be Genius Hour with Bonnie for this age group as well, the opportunity to expand your horizons by working on your passion, whatever that might be. For our parent content, examples of this include the Reimagining Education webinar, which you can view for free now. And there will soon be a Reimagining Education short online course that's going to assist parents in whatever mode of schooling their kids are going through, whether they're doing unschooling or homeschooling or online learning, or their kids are in public school or private school. It doesn't matter because we're learning all the time. So this course kind of relieves the anxiety, the overwhelm, the stress that can come with, making sure that your kids are getting the most, getting all the opportunities that are available to them. There are also creative learning for parents and educator meetings every other week on Tuesday evenings with myself. And you can opt for creative learning individual consultations with me as well, if you want to go one-on-one. With Bonnie, she will be providing nurturing creativity discussions for parents to help assist them. And we're looking to set up a Discord group so that parents can assist and support each other. Because more likely than not, we all have valuable insight and information that can help others, and getting us talking, getting us part of a network and communicating is all about bringing in that wealth of knowledge that we all have. For our educator content, with Bonnie, she's going to provide mentorships for educators on how to reinvent yourself. As for myself, I have the creative learning individual consultations, and Rain is also going to be providing webinars and consultations. And there will be a Discord group for educators to share, assist, and support each other. Our podcast is going to have a weekly membership podcast featuring all of our content creators, educators, mentors, etc. This will explore the amazing expansive learning opportunities that are going to be hosted on our site and connect to others in our limitless learning network. The idea with this podcast is that you will be able to see what it is that we're hosting. And when we add on additional content, when we have new educators come on, coaches, mentors, what they're offering, and you can get a feel for who they are and what kind of content they're providing. Our newsletter will be monthly, and this will help you also to stay up to date on new content. There will be a calendar of live events and special offers from contributors, which we encourage. So how does this work? This website is going to be a membership subscription website. So you will have to subscribe at a low fee to get access to all of the content on here. So you'll subscribe to become a member, and your membership provides access to our guides, online content and resources, access to hosted contributor content and list of local in-person providers, links to connect directly with online and in-person educators, tutors, coaches, and mentors. You'll get our weekly podcast and our monthly newsletter. This is a low cost but high return annual membership. So this is going to give you access to an incredibly expansive and limitless learning network featuring experts in various fields. The idea is that this is going to be completely decentralized. Think of it as a directory site. You're going to find and connect with your educator, coach, tutor, or mentor of your choice. Follow the outsource link to deal directly with him or her. And this includes payment. So they're going to handle their own side of that. We're not going to be a go-between. We're just going to be helping to connect people together. We have a policy of radical responsibility. We're going to do our best to investigate and verify the content and contributors we host. However, it's important to emphasize that each interaction you choose to make following an outsource link is solely your responsibility. If there are any issues, please send your concerns to us via the contact form, which will be included on the site. Our contributor verification process is going to be as follows. For any online content, an outsource link will be provided to your online content, such as courses, webinars, Zoom sessions, consultations, whatever it is that you're offering. Our guides, that's myself, Rain, and Bonnie, we're going to check the content before hosting the links. You will receive a request to have a conversation with me regarding hosting your content. There will be no fee to be hosted on this site. We do encourage that you consider making special offers to Learning ReImagined members. And if you do have an affiliate link that we can use as your outsource link, that will be helpful in assisting us and yourself. For the in-person content, since there is going to be direct contact with children, there will be a longer verification process involved. There will be an initial interview with myself and then a follow-up interview with all three of our guides, myself, Rain, and Bonnie, and then a trial 3-month period followed by a final meeting. For the complaints, since we're dealing with children, we feel a duty to host only contributors who are respectful and conscious enough to abide by our credo, which is, again, mutual respect, nonviolence, and open-minded skepticism. Each complaint will be taken on a case-by-case basis. We're not going to do generalities. Since should a complaint be serious, we reserve the right to remove the offending contributor from our site immediately. So radical responsibility. Why is this essential? If we are focused on empowering children to be self-reliant, self-guided, independent, lifelong learners, then we cannot hold lower standards for the adults. No one has the ability to respond to life for you. It is an impossibility. Our service is providing access to a network. We, the guides, abide by a credo, and each of us individually align our own responsibilities with that credo. And that is our guarantee to you. It is best not to assume that everyone is on the exact same page. And this goes for any dealings that you have with anyone in life. So we recommend taking a conscious approach when initiating any interaction with anyone. Every interaction you take is your sole responsibility. So if you would like to assist us in building this network, you can consider donating at our Gofundme page, and I'll provide the link in the description for the video below. Your contribution is going to go toward compensating our wonderful startup team. And this includes our team helping with the website design and startup, our social media channels startup, our YouTube podcast startup, the newsletter design and startup, and most importantly, the gathering together of an awesome network. So if you would like to contribute as a content creator or otherwise, if you know of other people you'd like to recommend, resources that you have, maybe reading list, etc., you can contact me at goodfoodunearthed@gmail.com. Please state in the subject line your content contribution and your name. And then in the body of the email, clearly outline what content you are offering, your preferred outsource link, an affiliate link if possible, and your availability to have a conversation with me so that we can schedule that first conversation to get you started. In the meantime, through this process, while we're putting all of this together this summer, feel free to take advantage of the available activities provided from myself and Rain. We do already have the Free Thinking for Kids live Zoom sessions, the Storyteller Circle for Kids live Zoom sessions, the book clubs for kids 6 to 10 and 11 to 15, and then for adults 16 and older, and the creative learning for parents and educators bi-weekly meetings with myself. You can visit my site at buymeacoffee.com/AmyMarie831. And for Rain's offering, you can visit rainsolito.ca, and I'll show you those websites in a minute. So just going to stop share here, and then I will share those websites so you can have a look and see what they look like. So with our fundraiser page on Gofundme, you can see it's the Learning ReImagined Network Hub. We have our goal of $2,500. We've raised $150 so far. And you can read more about in our description what it is that we're building and why we're doing it. And then for my page, this is buymeacoffee.com/AmyMarie831. And you'll find on here, you can become a member, which gives you access to certain things. And then if you go to the extras, you'll see here on the extras that you can choose the events like the Free Thinking for Kids. These are donation based, so there's no price tag on them. I encourage donations if you would like to help and assist with the continuance of this and the accessibility for anybody and everybody to take them. There's small groups, again, which allows kids to have discussion and have that time. Nobody's rushed to share their ideas about what it is we're talking about. And so you can find that there, the book clubs, the meetings, etc. So, and this is Rain's website, rainsolito.ca, Chasing Wonder, Living Slowly. And you can see what she offers here. There's her blog. She's got Curious Learning support, and you can contact her directly from that website. So I'll provide the link for that. So if you'd like to help us with this venture of the Learning ReImagined Network Hub, getting it off the ground, consider donating at our GoFundMe page. And also consider reaching out to myself and Rain if you want to take any of the offerings we have for kids and parents and educators at the moment while we're putting this network together. Thank you for your time and have a wonderful day.